Did you already order on new scraper arms?
What's that?
The new scrapers?
Yeah, there's new scrapers in the box here.
Oh, okay.
Ground floor. Well, we're just getting underway here. We're gonna pull this Bessey Bearing Heater out, and I'm gonna put the hub assembly and bearings and whatnot together for the James Way spreader. They're working on the second roll of harrow now. They're just about done with it, and then we're gonna pull in a couple of mergers and work on them. So we'll get this heater out, heat up this bearing, let it expand enough so we can slide it down on that axle there. So I've got to get it back out of the box, set it up, plug it in, let it heat up, and this is going to be the first time using this bearing heater. Alright, so that's plugged in. We'll let that heat up. I think I'm going to save the original box that it came in until I get something else to put this in. I need some kind of carrying case for it. Yeah. So they gave a pair of, like a heat protection type gloves, which I'm just going to use regular welding gloves with it. So save this packing material so that when we go to put this away, we have something to put it away in. So I'll put this stuff down on the floor. Go ahead and get my bearings out. Okay, so the races are already in. This is starting to warm up, but man, it ain't warming up none too fast. Yeah, it's getting there. They, yeah, they'll heat up the, what it'll do is it'll heat up the inside of the bearing brace here.
Yeah.
So you haven't got to pound it on. Remember when we had to put this together? We had to pound it on. You heat it up and it'll just slide right on, you know.
It's pretty fancy, huh?
So, yeah, right? It's, they say not to, it's up to 80 some degrees now. They say not to put the bearing on there and let it heat up with the, they say to put it on after the fact. So we'll let that get up to temperature, and I'm just checking everything over here, making sure everything is in here. We got the right stuff. And a seal. No, because you're not getting it super hot. So I had to put a bearing inside a hub on the 8110 a bunch of years ago, and we thought it was just the seal was gone. When we freaking get it all jacked up and it freaking drops down, it's like crap. The whole thing tore apart. So what are you doing? Wondering what? Yeah, but it doesn't do it on that metal. Yeah. So, we couldn't get the bearing to go on there, so I put it on a cookie sheet, put it in my oven, heated it up, and then brought out a pair of welding gloves that just poof, fell right on there. So,
You ever see those for drinks? Bars. You ever watch
alright, we are up to 150 degrees. Now we're gonna go ahead and set that bearing on there. Right now that will not slide slide into place. So, you know, either way, it will not go on there. So we'll set it on the heater, we'll set it both ways. We'll set it on here for a while like this, and then we will flip it over and set it on there the other way. So we're just gonna let it do its thing here, and yeah, see how she runs. Alright, we are at 230, 240. We are going to flip this bearing over. Try it the other way. Now I'm going to keep cooking. 240 on the bearing. That there for a minute. Okay, we are 15 minutes in on this first bearing, and it's been heated up on both sides. Look at that. Can you believe that? Now that just slid right on. I've got one more bearing to do. And here is the other new bearing. That won't slide on there. We're going to let this bearing here cool down on its own. We don't want to pour water on that at all to rapidly cool that. That took 15 minutes. And that heater right there, it's only, I thought it would take like 500 degrees. But that's only up to 260, 240, 250. So I thought it'd take 400 or 500 degrees. Yeah. So we will pack this bearing after it is cooled down to 70 degrees or so. We don't want 70 degrees on this now. So. Can I get one of you guys to help me with this? Alright, you ready? Did you see that bearing fall off? Beautiful. Beautiful.
So where are those two places?
What do you need, tips?
Oh, yeah, they're up in the, I can get them in a second.
Yeah, why don't you guys go over together and then we can climb up there.
Hold on.
I have another monkey. got grease in there already, but we had to get some grease down in it, so it's going to sizzle for a little while. So, let's turn that off. Okay. Bearing is all in place. Just gonna push a little bit of grease over the top here. I put this washer on there, and it ends up just filling up the inside of the hub. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a couple of pieces out of this, like that, so that the grease will get into the bearing from the dust cap. Okay, we've got chunks cut out of this to allow the grease to actually work its way from the dust cap down into the there like that.
Bearing, I don't think you got out and looked at it.
Huh?
I don't think you got out and looked at it.
Well, it's not right, Glenn. Where is it? Just up here? Or?
Somewhere up on here on that road somewhere.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll get this back together. We'll get them offloaded. Run and look at it. We can drive it back here. We'll drive it back here.
Somewhere down, yeah.
And we'll just load it one more time. There. That's right on the money. get a case of some sort for this guy. It's still warm. Wow. Alright, we've got this hub done. I'm gonna drill a hole in it and put a greaser right in this dust can. So I've got to find the appropriate size fit here. And we'll get a greaser down in there. Okay, got a greaser in there. Now we're just gonna carefully set this down. Alright, these guys have just about got the roll harrow done. We've got this hub completely done. The seal's pounded in on the back side. We've got our greaser in on the front side. And we are golden. Well, that's gonna... Well, that's gonna do it for this video. We'll catch you at the next video.